Good morning. Thank you for joining us for a podcast episode. Today will be really fun. You guys are going to get to go a little bit hands-on with me today. We're going to go down to KUVR and do a morning town talk to the town about all the fun things happening for Holdrege for the holidays, including the stamping program. You can see all the wonderful stampers there, and also the full WinterFest schedule. Obviously, if you go to holdregechamber.com/holidays, you can see this full schedule. It's going to be a fun podcast episode. I'm going to let you guys follow me around. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you think of these types of episodes. We've done this type of thing with the Iron Horse Festival, kind of like on site. And we've gone to NTV to do the Good Life segment in the morning and done a little bit of behind the scenes. And so I love this kind of content. If you guys love this kind of content, make sure you comment and tell us so we include more of it. But let's get started.
And good morning and welcome into our Wednesday Town Talk. Very happy to be joined by Adam Hernandez. Adam's the Communication and Events Coordinator at our Holdrege Chamber of Commerce. Glad to have you back in, Adam.
Hey, thanks for having me, DJ. It's a cold but beautiful morning.
You know, it actually ties in with what we're getting ready to talk about, because we're just getting ready to wrap up Halloween, favorite time of the year, but of course right next to it is holiday season. So you guys are gearing up again for your Holdrege for the Holidays, a season-long celebration across Phelps County.
That's right. Yes. So super excited to get in. It's funny because, tomorrow or 2 days from now is Halloween. So everyone keeps telling me on Facebook, stop talking about Christmas. Let's get through the spooky stuff first, right? But at the chamber, we're really excited. We get a chance to just kind of dive into the holidays. And as a father that has really small children, it's really fun. So we're really excited to jump in. Holdrege for the Holidays. One of the things this year that I think we haven't really done in the past is try to educate people about what the differences are between all of the different things that happen. So a lot of people hear Holdrege for the Holidays. They hear about all of the events happening through November and December. They also hear about the stamping program, and then they hear about the Winter Festival. And all of those things kind of go together. The Holdrege for the Holidays really is the umbrella for everything that happens in Phelps County during that holiday season. And really it kicks off by the stamping program, which starts on November 6th. So we're just about, a week away from the start of that stamping program. And then it all builds up to this one-day festival called the Winter Festival. And that's on Saturday, December 13th this year. And so that stamping program is really important because over the span of about 30 days each year, we generate about 1.8 million in returned stamp cards. And so over the last 3 years, that's just about, it's like 5 million plus in a
90-day span.
In a 90-day span. And that's 30, sometimes up to 35 participating businesses. And so this is a lot of hustle in our community. It's a lot of people going out and doing things. We know a lot of people wait all year to go spend on tires and their groceries to get these stamp cards. And so that's a big deal. And then you get a chance to turn every stamp card that you fill is one entry into that raffle to win one of 10 $500 Spark cards right before Christmas. And so it's good if you can give yourself a $500 gift, or it's a good last minute gift to give people. And then the two big parts of that is every Saturday from November 6th to December 17th is Double Stamp Saturday. So if you spend $25, you're getting $50 worth of stamps. That all kicks off November 6th with holiday open houses. So you'll see stores like Gifts and Things are going to have their open door and have holiday open houses for you to kick off those holiday sales. Another thing that we do that's moving kind of into Holdrege for the Holidays is that Let It Glow contest. So you'll start seeing houses pop up with their Christmas lights. You'll see the businesses start painting their windows. The chamber will have their windows painted here soon. It's really a festive time of year. That registration to get in on that contest starts in a few days. I think November 1st it starts and it runs through the end of November. And then you can vote all through December on your favorite house, your favorite business, your favorite nativity scene. And then we'll have some other trophies we're giving that way as well.
Yeah, there's always a map, so you can go on there and check it out. So yes. You can go around, print it off, see what route it is. And if I remember right, you guys have signs, right, for a Let It Glow house. They put out in their yard to let everybody know, hey, this is where you would vote for this house. And it's got to be tough, though. I know there's a few that always set the bar really high, but you're talking both homes and businesses. Everybody gets in on it.
That's right. And I will mention, last year we had, I won't say any names because they're very humble, but we had entries of up to 20,000 Christmas lights. And it's kind of legendary. It's funny because moving to Holdrege, I was told about some of these houses, and then to be able to work with these people and get a chance into, you'll see I'll put out some videos this year of the family actually building some of our selfie stations as well. So it's going to be fun. And then speaking of, the big event is Saturday, December 13th. It's Winter Festival. This is what we like to call like the main event, right? It's the one day. It kicks off with things like a gingerbread house at the YMCA and the 5K, Santa Sleigh 5K. The Lions Club will have a pancake feed at the auditorium. We've got Santa over at the Holdrege Sun that day, and he likes to take pictures. We have a letter making station. You can make a letter to Santa and put it in our mailbox and send it straight out to the North Pole. Coloring contest by Dairy Queen. Later in the evening, we light up the courthouse lawn right as the sun's starting to go down, and so you'll get to see all of those light up. The carolers, the high school choir comes out and carols on the courthouse lawn. We've got selfie stations. The Jingle Mingle kicks off right after that, and you can walk around downtown at some more open houses. A lot of places will offer things like apple cider and hot chocolate and coffee, cookies. We had reindeer last year. And balloon animals. So people were walking around with balloon reindeer antlers. It was just a really fun time. And then it ends with the Parade of Lights. And so you'll get a chance at 7 p.m. to see right just around this courthouse. It goes right down east and down west, and it's really lit up. It's so much fun.
It's cool seeing all the vehicles that have like lights on them, and I think you guys have had tractors even maybe.
That's right. Yeah, they call him Rudolph the red-nosed John Deere. That's what it is. Rudolph the red-nosed John Deere. And it's that part last year was probably the most awe-inspiring to me because it's dark outside. We're out there, me and my volunteers with like lights and vests, and just to see all the kids, their faces light up because it's a parade, and people are throwing candy and doing things, but it's dark and it's lit up and it's so magical.
That in December, usually we associate those with summertime.
That's right.
Activities. So yeah, and I'm sure that just really is a moment of reflection for you guys because that's what you guys had in mind.
Yeah.
When you set up something like that, was getting everybody together, getting in the holiday spirit, and just get out and having some fun. The selfie stations were awesome last year.
They were fun. That's our whole vibe. I hear a lot around town about Hallmark and Holdrege, and I think we accomplished it last year, and so we just want to continue to make it better and better as we move forward. But we can't do it without the people that come together. So special thanks, one, to our volunteers. We've got a big group of volunteers that help with all of these things, from poster delivery to setting up the selfie stations. Phelps Memorial Health Center, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Husker Irrigation, and adjacent properties have all come together also to bring us things like the reindeer and Santa and the Jingle Mingle. But then after WinterFest is over, the holidays continue. So after WinterFest is done, the Let It Glow contest still runs till the end of the month. So you could still vote, go around. I like to take my family in pajamas and blankets and hot chocolate and go look at all the lights on almost like a tour. So this year we'll have a map of like an easy route tour you can take. But we also have the New Year's baby guessing game. And this has been something in the past that I don't think a lot of people know about, or maybe they just haven't heard about it. But we like to give a big gift to the first baby born at Phelps Memorial. And so we do this along with the Phelps Memorial Service League. They'll donate a big gift. We'll give a Spark card. But businesses are encouraged to donate diapers, or, last year CCC gave us a first baby ornament. And, we can get onesies and stuff like that. But then you can guess on when that baby is going to be born, the date and the time. And the closest guess also gets a $50 Spark card. So all of the ways we kind of want to make the season fun and just get people out of their houses and out in the fun, festive environment that we call our home.
And when you talk about, the shopping local, how important that is, there's tons of options out there. But if you can find what you need right here at home, no better way to do it. And that's exactly what it's evident here with those numbers. We're talking $1.8 million worth of sales over a 30-day period.
Yeah.
That's impressive. So guys, lots of incentives for you guys to support local this year. Remember, Saturdays are double stamp. I know when I go to the store, they're always real good to remind me because I'll forget. Oh, it's double stamp day.
Yep.
I knew there was a reason that I was showing up on Saturday. And then Let It Glow, guys. Again, everything to WinterFest. It's kind of nice just to break it down and let everybody know, what the differences are. But WinterFest, December 13th, guys. Make sure you mark that one on your calendar. And HoldregeChamber.com has all the details for you, the maps, the schedules, just a ton of information there.
That's what I will end with that too. I like to tell people, you'll hear me throw all the words out, right? But for the full schedule, it's constantly changing. Make sure you always are going to holdregechamber.com /holidays if you want to be specific. But when you go to holdregechamber.com, it should be pretty easy to just see where it's at. But that's where all the schedules are, all the links. You can register, you can vote. Everything's available right there.
And even the pictures, I assume maybe from last year's.
Yes.
On there, the courthouse looks awesome when it's lit up like that. You got it definitely has that Hallmark vibe to it. You know what I mean?
One of my favorite pictures from last year is we put a Santa suit on Ben Franklin and got a picture of Ben Franklin out there with a Santa beard and a Santa hat. It was amazing. So yeah, we love it. It's our time to get a little bit festive with the holidays, and best time of year.
And if anybody does want to help out again with donations, stuff like that, they can find all the info there on the holdregechamber.com, or they can stop by the office.
That's right. Yep, 504 4th Avenue. You can come in and see us, or 308-995-4444.
All right, guys. Adam Hernandez once again in with the Holdrege Area Chamber of Commerce. Adam, I have a feeling we'll get to chat with you one more time before we get closer to that. But thanks so much for coming in for Temp Talk.
Hey, thanks for having me.